So, the update behind this teaser has been revealed sooner than expected, and from the looks of it, it seems to be some sort of nature or ambience update. Now, I'm pretty sure this isn't 1.22, but it'll be a smaller update that'll come in the form of a game drop, like Garden Awakens. I mainly believe this because usually Minecraft doesn't reveal features for major updates this early in the year, and because we didn't see this update in a Minecraft Live announcement. They just kinda dropped it randomly without a whole lot of fanfare. So with that being said, let's take a look through the features and I'll give my trademarked Cerulean the Great takes on them. I'm showcasing these features in the recent snapshot 25W02A. That is the first snapshot in the second week of 2025. First off, we have some new pig variants. Honestly, this was very unexpected. We have the warm pig, which spawns in, you guessed it, warm biomes. He's got this rust brown color, kind of reminds me of Pumbaa. You'll be able to find this guy in savannas, savanna plateaus, windswept savannas, jungles, sparse jungles, bamboo jungles, eroded badlands, wooded badlands, and badlands. On the other end of the spectrum, we have the cold pig. The cold pig spawns in cold biomes, including the old growth pine taiga, old growth spruce taiga, taigas, snowy taigas, windswept hills, windswept gravelly hills, and windswept forests. Now I want to start off by saying I'm definitely not against these new retextures, but the original pig texture is so iconic that these do admittedly look a little strange compared to it. Obviously that can be attributed to the fact that everyone, including myself, is so used to the old textures, but still, it does feel weird. Now what I find interesting about this is that it sets a precedent that Mojang is willing to add new textures to really old mobs to make them fit in with modern Minecraft. They've already played with this idea in the side games like Minecraft Earth and Minecraft Dungeons, so it's definitely possible that we may see variations to chickens and cows as well, possibly in this update. Next, we have these new falling leaf particles that you'll see coming off of trees. Now, we did see this before with the cherry blossoms, but now it works for all leaf types. And I gotta say, it looks pretty neat, and it makes the forest feel a lot forestier than before. Next up, we have a new placeable decoration block, Leaf Litter. This will spawn naturally in forests, dark forests, and wooded badlands. And according to the Minecraft Wiki, you can also smelt leaves in a furnace to create them artificially. It's a pretty neat decoration, I'm not gonna lie. Also, walking over them makes this pretty leaf crackling sound. You gotta love immersion in video games, am I right? My only complaint is that the way they're scattered around does look a little too sporadic in my opinion. I think they should be more concentrated under the trees so it looks more realistic. Of course, everything I'm showing in this video is very early, like testing features, and they're obviously subject to change. So if y'all have some nitpicks and gripes, make sure you give your feedback to Mojang so that we can make this update the best it can be. Our next ambient feature is a new flower. Ooh, pretty. Wildflowers are these cute little white and yellow flowers that'll spawn in meadows and... wait a minute. Birch forests? Now, what was it that I said again? I know I'm being real hopeful here, but I mean, this concept art has flowers, the teaser has flowers, so Birch Forest update confirmed. Wow, look who was right. Yeah, guys, I'm basically a prophet, I guess. Okay, obviously this is slightly different than what I theorized. We still don't have those tall trees and the mushrooms that we see in the concept art yet, but hey, new flowers in the Birch Forest is at least kind of close to getting the Birch Forest update, right? Look, either way I'm gonna use it for clickbait. Anyway, the leaf litter and the wildflowers seem to work the same way as the pink petals in that you can place them up to 4 times on a single block. Also, wildflowers can be crafted into yellow dye. Cool. We have one last big change, and it's an update to the Lodestone crafting recipe. Before, you crafted the Lodestone using chiseled stone bricks and a netherite ingot, and no wonder nobody ever crafted this thing. But this new update replaces the netherite ingot with an iron one. This is another unprecedented change, but I suppose it's technically a good one. Now look, I have nothing against the concept of the Lodestone. I think it serves its job well, and it's great that Mojang is trying to push people to use it more by making it cheaper to craft. But like, Mojang, I'm pretty sure people are still just gonna, write down their coordinates. I mean, it's not that hard, and it would spare you some stone and iron, so again, I'm not complaining or anything. I just don't think this is gonna make the Lodestone any more desirable or anything. Well, that's all the big additions so far. There are a few smaller tweaks in this update, and if you want to read up on them, you can find it on the Minecraft Wiki, not that one. So what do I think of this update so far? Well, I gotta say, Mojang, when it comes to these ambient features, yes. Absolutely yes. This is exactly what the game needs. I think a big problem in Minecraft is that, other than mobs and structures, the overworld can feel pretty empty at times. So any new features that adds more life to the game is a W in my book. Honestly, all this makes me wonder, like, why wasn't this what the Wild update was? But I guess I should be happy that we're finally getting some sort of biome update, even if they waited over 2 years since the Wild update to do it. I made this video as sort of a follow-up to the last one, just to see how accurate my predictions were based off the teaser. And I gotta say, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I got pretty close. My general conclusion was that this was just going to be a nature update of sorts, and I also correctly assumed that this teaser wasn't a seasons update at all, and in fact was just telling us that they're literally adding flowers. To end this video off, I'll give one last prediction for this update. I mentioned in the last video that we might be seeing some of the old mob vote candidates come back, and considering this is a nature oriented update, and since they're willing to do basic mob retexturing, maybe we'll be seeing the moo bloom soon? I mean, heck, we even got these new yellow flowers, so maybe they're related. Or maybe my brain is just decomposing and I have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's probably it. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed the video. I probably won't be updating y'all through this whole update cycle because mainly I'm lazy, but at the very least, I will probably make like a review for this update once the whole thing is out. So, when y'all are driving yourselves home from the bar tonight, remember that seatbelts are for nerds, and I'll see y'all in the next one.